You brought this curse upon us!
Stop! She is innocent!
Lies! Her blood is proof of her guilt!
I have done nothing.
She is your elder! Justice!
Part 2. Before the villagers could leave, Mama Sod called out. Stop. Her voice was louder than anyone had ever heard. If you go into that forest at night, none of you will return. But they laughed. We are not afraid of stories, the men said. They took their torches and weapons and walked into the darkness. Amoka stood frozen. Then she turned to Mama Sod. What should we do? The old woman's face was heavy with sadness. We wait, she said. The forest swallowed the villagers. The night grew deeper. And once again, silence. No wind. No insects. No sound. Amoka's heart pounded as she sat beside Mama Sod's hut. Then suddenly, a scream tore through the night. Then another. And another. The torches in the distance went out, one by one. Amoka covered her mouth in horror. What is happening? Mama Sod whispered. It is feeding. Morning came slowly. When the sun rose, the forest was quiet. Too quiet. No one returned. The villagers who had entered the forest were gone. All of them. Now only a few remained in the village. Fear had turned into terror. That evening, Amoka sat beside Mama Sod. Why didn't they listen? She asked softly. The old woman sighed. Because people only believe what they can see. Amoka looked toward the forest. But you cannot see either. Mama Sod smiled faintly. No, but I can feel. That night, the silence came again. But this time, Amoka did not stay in her hut. She stayed with Mama Sod. Together, they waited. Then, a shadow appeared at the edge of the village. Tall. Thin. Wrong. It moved without sound. Its body bent in unnatural ways. Its arms were too long. Its face was not a face at all. It stopped. And turned toward them. Amoka froze. Mama Sod stood slowly. It has come for the last of us, she said. Amoka grabbed her arm. What do we do? Mama Sod lifted her head. Do not fear it. The creature began to move closer. Because fear is what it feeds on. It reached the center of the village. And then, Mama Sod stepped forward. I have been waiting for you, she said. The creature paused. For the first time, it hesitated. Amoka stared in shock. Mama Sod raised her hands and began to chant softly. A low humming sound filled the air. The ground beneath them began to tremble. The creature let out a terrible screech. It lunged forward. But suddenly, light burst from the ground. The creature screamed as its body twisted and dissolved into darkness. The silence broke. The wind returned. The trees began to move again. And just like that, it was gone. Amoka fell to her knees, breathing heavily. It's over, she asked. Mama Sod lowered her hands. Yes. But her voice was weak. Too weak. Amoka turned. Mama. The old woman smiled gently. I told them, she whispered. But it was too late. Then she closed her eyes. Forever. Years later, the story of Mama Sod would be told across many villages. Of the blind woman who saw what others could not. Of the warning nobody believed. And of the night silence itself became death. Don't forget to comment, share, follow, subscribe to our channel for more stories like this.